Wie sagt man 20? How do you say 20? 20. Good. Not 20, 20. Different. There is no such number as 20. Doesn't exist. Okay. Everybody, one more time. 20.
20.
Does anybody happen to know 30? From here, they're going to start making some patterns. This one is similar to the pattern. Oh. Okay, so they're going to start with the first digit, right? So, 3 is 3, yeah? This one is goofy. I have no idea why it's the only multiple of 10 that doesn't end in the same ending, but it ends in S set IG instead of ZIG. Okay, so everybody try that one. 30. Okay. Now technically it makes it easier to say, because when it's the ZIG, you have to say that s in the middle. So it's 20. Okay. But 30, there is no Z, so it's just like S's. Okay. So it actually sounds more like Z's. Okay. So everybody try that one again. 30. Good. Wie sagt man 4? 4. Good. How do you spell it? Good. Okay, now we're going to go back to our regular ending. So multiples of 10. ZIG. Okay. So try it. 40. There you go. Wie sagt man 5? 5. Okay. And then you're going to add what to it? Sig. Yep. So now you've got 50. Yeah, there are umlauts on that. I don't know if you can see them really well. Okay. Now when you changed 6 to 16, you did something to it. Do you remember what that was? Good. You're going to do the same thing here. Okay? So we've got Zek, and then the Zig. Okay? Everybody try that. Zek, Zig. Okay. When we do 7 to 17, we also did something to it. What did you do? Drop the E in. Good. You're going to do the same thing here. So how are you going to say 70? Siebzig. Good. Everybody, siebzig. There you go. Okay. And it goes back to normal. Wie sagt man 80? 80. Yep. Sebastian, kannst du bitte die Tür zumachen? Die Tür zumachen. Gut. Dankeschön. Okay. Danke. Okay, try that one more time. 80. Good. Wie sagt man 9? 9. 9. Okay. So 90 is going to become 90. Okay. And 100 is 100. So you drop that S. And 100 is very similar to 100. Okay. You can sometimes drop the ein as well. So you could just say 100. Okay? Or 100. Depending. Counting by 100s is super simple. Okay? So in front of the word 100, you just put however many hundreds there are. So if it's 500, 500. If it's 600, 600. 700, 800, 900, whatever it is. Okay? Alright. Now in between the tens. Okay? This is the part that's a little bit more difficult, so you want to pay closer attention to this part. Okay? So, opposite of Spanish. I don't know how French works. Who took French? How do you count, like, how do you say 21?
21.
Okay, so you do the 20 and then the 1?
21 and then for that. And
So it's like 20 and 1?
Yeah, and then the rest of them are just
Okay.
two numbers next to each other.
So it's more like Spanish or like English, yeah. German is flip-flopped. So you're going to do 1 and 20, 2 and 20, 3 and 20, so on and so forth. Okay? So for 21, whenever you have the 1, when it's not by itself, you're going to get rid of that S. Okay? If it's totally by itself, so it's just the number 1, you keep the S. Okay? Otherwise, you get rid of it. But numbers in German are all one word, so they're going to get long. Okay? So ein, because we dropped that S. How do you say and? Und? Good. Again, no spaces. Otherwise, you actually turn it into a math problem. You don't want to do that. Okay. And how do you say 20? Wie sagt man 20? 20. Good.
They have long numbers.
Ours, if you think about it, ours are relatively the same length,
20.
except we use a lot of hyphens and spaces. That's it. Okay. So everybody try that. 21. Good. Next is 22. How are you going to say that? 22. Good. So 20 and, or sorry, 2 and 20. Okay. Everybody try that. 22. Yeah, good. And these are kind of fun to spell because it sounds like a Dr. Seuss thing or something. So Zweiund, Zwanzig. So you get into a little, it's Dr. Seussy, I think. How about 23? Drei.
Und 20.
Good. Everybody, 23. That wasn't everybody. 23. We're just going to go up to 29. You're not going to do through 99 or something. Alright. So what would 24 become?
Wir und 20.
There you go. 24. Okay. Everybody try that. 24. What about 25?
25.
There you go. Everybody, 25. Now with the 6 and 7, you leave them normal. It's only when you're changing them to 16 and 60 or 17 and 70 that you get rid of those endings. You should just leave them alone. Okay? So wie sagt man 26? 6?
26.
There you go. Let me try that one. 26. Alright, so 27 is what? 27. The E is second, so you pronounce the E. 27. What about 28?
28.
Everybody, 28. There we go.
I'm ready. Wait, I'm ready. Wait.
Sydney.
If your fingers are moving, I assume you're not ready. So you don't even need to speak. You can just... All right. Wie sagt man 29? How do you say it? 29. Everybody, 29. Oh, you do what she did. 29. Again, 29. 29. There's still a couple people saying 9. Okay, so try 29. There you go. No, we're not doing all the in-between numbers. Okay. So, from here, we're going to do a couple random. These you don't need to write down. These are just to see how things are kind of going. Okay. So just pay attention. Okay. Wie sagt man 55? Just blurt it out. 55. Yep.
Okay, wait, so we got that one.
55.
Wait, what? How's that lie?
Those are lazy people umlauts. Don't do that. But it makes it easier to tell when there's umlauts. So, okay. How about 500? 500. How do you say 555? 555. Okay. So, it is a lot of fun. So you've got 500, so 500. And that part sounds normal, so it goes in the right order, okay? And then your 55 goes after the 500, okay? So 500, 5 und 50. Okay? What about this? By the way, they flip-flop their commas and decimals, which you may have noticed in one of your little things here. So we would put a comma there. They put a decimal. Where we put decimals, they put commas for numbers. Okay, not for punctuation.
Oh. 500.
You don't know how to say 1,000 yet, so I don't know how you're going to do this.
Isn't it like mil? No. I tried.
Good start. Okay, so we've got 500, 55. The word for 1,000. You don't need to be typing it or anything, so you won't need to do these. The word for 1,000. Everybody try that one. 1,000. Okay. And then you just have 555 after that. So got this memorized? So 555.555. German's awesome. Okay? If you're interested, so we've got the word 1,000, so 1,000, 2,000, and so on and so forth. The word for million, million. Okay? Now the goofy part, I haven't figured out why this is. The word for billion is milliard. The word for trillion is billion. Isn't that kind of, I don't know. It's like the one thing in the German language that really just doesn't make sense to me. Okay? But you could then go on to, 555 billion, 555 Milliard, 555 million, 555,000, 555. Yeah, which is why it's not going to be in a quiz.
You don't write out words.
I don't want to correct that.
You write out the
You get a hand cramp. Okay? Huh?
That's why we have digits. Don't write out.
Yeah, well, I mean, ours is just as long. I mean, alright, so. Fragen? Any questions? Questions.
She said it right after.
Yep, Fragen means questions. Okay, good.